Good evening, team. That's right. It is the evening tide in the hot location of Tejas. Let me tell you, it wasn't terrible today. It was still 99, about 100, something like that. But it wasn't too bad. Like, we had a little bit of crowd coverage. It rained a little bit last night, so it wasn't too bad. But that little bit of rain did cause some filter issues, because we have an area where the water, it was so dry it couldn't drain well, and it wouldn't actually suck into the dirt at all. It was just so dry, so it would actually flow into the river, so it clogged the filters up pretty good. So this one, before I shut it down, I wish I had left it open. It was showing me a delta of almost 12 while I was only at half capacity on the motor, like 30 hertz, something like that, 40 hertz. So I'm sitting here, decided to stay late. Everybody else is trying to rest and get ready for a long weekend. We have a big weekend this weekend. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the filter by hand. So I thought it'd be cool to start this for us. But here, I'm gonna begin simply by, no matter what, for us, these defenders, the way you typically do it, if you follow the instructions, okay, so if you follow these instructions, you're going to repeat steps 3 through 7, which basically is, fill the tank, bump, 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 drain it, fill it up, bump, 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 drain it. Okay, the problem with that here is we have so much sunscreen in the filter, it gets clogged up at the very top. If we don't clean that, we won't get a good clean wash. So we're gonna wash it by hand. I'm gonna take the window off, and I'm actually gonna get my hands into the filter. I'm gonna wash this thing by hand. Does it suck? 100%. It sucks, but it's the best way to get this filter clean. Okay, so let's do that. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go through a bump cycle. Okay, boom. You can hear the bump. Now, I already did a bump cycle. I kind of want to do. I like to do multiple bump cycles on this guy. Now, a couple things I'm going to check for is I make sure my sump pump is set up and ready to go. So my sump pump's there, but looks like it hasn't been put in the right one. Let me see. Okay, there's that one. I've got 4 sump pumps in here, I think. There it is. Okay, I got Big Red in there, which is the one I like to use. I love Big Red. Oh, look, it's already draining. Okay, so one of them kicked on. All right. Now we need multiple sump pumps in here, unfortunately, because this media is so trashy. It will absolutely clog these lines up. You can see it at the bottom of the filter, the bottom of the tank. See, it's actually kind of cold right there. We gotta be careful about that. All right. Okay, I feel good about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on half throttle on the drain right now. So here's the drain. If you look at it, you'll see the pipe that goes that way. We'll follow it here in a second. I think this one goes up. Nope. Let's see. Nope. Find out shortly, I guess. Come on. Man, I used to sleep with these filters. I don't even know how to drain them. Okay. Now it's probably not going to come out very fast. It's coming out. Just going to keep an eye on it. This is the top of the filter to bleed it, but as you can see, I still have it closed. This one's closed as well to the vacuum. So I'm waiting. I want to make sure that I'm not going too fast for this. There we go. Yummy. That's cool. Cool. Oh, it's smelly good. I'm kidding, it stinks. Okay, another thing I'm going to do before I keep going is the effluent valve, or excuse me, the output valve on the motor, on the pump. I'm going to go ahead and shut it, because if not, it could actually cause not a venturi, but a siphon. There you go, that's the word. Probably not the correct term, but hey, you know what? Somebody will definitely tell me that I'm wrong. Happens every day. I love it. I love them. That's okay. I like to learn. If I don't get it right, I don't have it right. I want to learn. Okay. We got a bunch of media on the floor over here. Nasty. Now, it looks like the filter is actually draining fairly well. Not too fast, not too slow. Oh, you see it is kind of going slow. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to open this up just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to open this one. Hear that? It's going to make it go just a little bit faster. Yeah, buddy. Oh, my back is killing me today, boys and girls. So, you know, when you're doing this, it's nice. If you have a drain going straight to sanitary, that works really well. Unfortunately, we don't. That pipe that's right there, it used to have a sump pump to it. We're gonna go really fast here. I'm gonna have to slow down the volume of water. All right, slow this down just a little bit. Just a little bit. As you can see, we're still above the glass. Okay. And my back's killing me today. Whew. Yum yum. Yeah, so it used to be, but unfortunately that sanitary line just got 100% clogged up with this crap. So we had to go to the secondary idea here. I think I got it balanced right here. Enough air, enough. Oh no, it's sucking it down fast now. Alright, let's see. Just a little bit of air, just a little bit. Nothing too fast. Nothing too fast. Breathe air, sunshine. Alright. We bought this at like 600 gallons, and the pump's going fast. So what could be happening is there's just a clog down there that we need to clear out and open it straight up. See what it does. Yeah, look at that. That's the air just falling, just absolutely. So you see the water kind of splashing out right there in the drain. I'm gonna watch it right there, make sure it doesn't overflow. I don't feel like walking back and forth, my back's already hurting. Oh, we can take a look at this, let's see. Oh, look at that, we're already past the drain. Nice. Alright. So I have it full open right now, see? Yeah. So now though, it's, you know, the tank's only like this full right now, so it's not a lot of head pressure or dynamic head pressure. So yeah. Well, now we're all drained out. Now remember I told you it's pretty nasty. Look at that now. Ooh, W. Nasty, nasty. All right. So I'm gonna let the sump pump run, but of course we don't want to run it dry, right? I want to wash the pit out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to this filter over here, and I'm just gonna open up this valve just a little bit. Oh, I got a little bit of a leak. Ain't too bad. And that's gonna go through here, go all the way to the end over there. Might have to give it a little more. Dang it. Let's see if I can fix this valve real quick. Alright, well that's not gonna work. I got a crack on that valve I do not like. Okay. me see. See if Tots likes it. This is for the splash pad. I really just want to wash out the bottom of the sink. That's what I want. So I'll let it run for a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Now I got the lid out. Let's try and get this off without dying. I'm gonna put you right there. Don't move. Good job. Okay. Come on. Yum yum. Now I spared you guys the time wasted, if you will, of taking all the nuts off. Now, I have to be honest with you, all you power tool snobs. I'm glad y'all didn't watch that because I use the handy dandy wrench. Wrench. I know I got a bunch of power tool snobs. Oh, you just wasted time. Okay. Well, I like to teach with wrenches. I like to teach the team with wrenches. We do use power tools, but I like to teach the team with wrenches because it's kind of a lost art. Like a lot of people just don't know how to read nuts and bolts. You know, when I was growing up, I was taught how to read a nut size just by looking at it. You know, because I didn't want to. You know, my dad teach me you don't want to go back and forth to the toolbox, so make sure you get your nut right. So that's on 11/16. Okay, we're gonna get in here now and start washing it. You can see how nasty it is. Okay, that's just caked on there, and that's not gonna come off with the regular bump. Look at that. Look how nasty that is. Okay, so we're gonna start washing it by hand. Yum yum. Yummy. Now all that crap's gonna be stuck at the top too. So that's what we're gonna have to clean up. So, all right, let's do it. All right. So one thing I forgot to mention. The best way to clean this is you got to spin the tube set. Okay. So when it's in bump or when it's regular mode, that whole unit, all of it's up. So if I put it in bump, watch this. I'm gonna just do one bump. See how it drops, and it's gonna go back up. Okay, see how it fell? What I did was I actually shut the air off. All right, that's the only way to get it to fall and be able to make it where you can spin it. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to let all the air out. Well, it's not wanting me to. So that's fine. It's not gonna allow it. The actuator down here is going to keep air from going back up into the bump mechanism. So now I'll be able to spin it. You'll see that here in the time lapse. I think I'm going to do a time lapse. And I think that's the best way to do it, time lapse. I might not get the whole filter cleaning because I only got one battery right now, but we'll see what we can do. All right, go in there. see I cleaned everything up with my wrench. All right. So now let's get some air back in this. We want to get air in it because we can't do anything unless we put air into the system, okay? So don't make fun of us. But let me grab my handy dandy reaching pole. And there we go. You see way up there? Oh. Let's see if I don't bust the line. Yeah. There we go. Ask me why they put it up way up there. I have no idea. Okay. Let's check this out now. All right, so I'm gonna press alarm. It's gonna clear it. Yeah. Tubes went back up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a rinse wash. I'm gonna do a rinse and bump, okay? It's not gonna have a lot of trash in it since I cleaned it, but it's gonna be a lot of trash at the bottom of this pipe. So that's what I wanna try and get rid of, okay? I'm no longer gonna use this. I'm gonna use the bottom one. Okay. All the valves are closed. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, open it back up. Now at this point, everything's dry, the pipes are. So all the pipes that are go basically from here over to here, all this is dry. So we're gonna have to get all the air out here in a little bit. So for the moment, we're just gonna fill it up to the tippy top, get rid of the trash. All right, so now we need to slow the VFD down a little bit. Okay, I've unlocked it, so I don't have to show you anything. All right, I'm gonna put the 25 hertz. That's usually what I like to run this one at, okay? And that's controlling this one. All right. So I'm gonna do a bowl wash. All I'm gonna do is start it. Once I feel the water hit, I'm gonna stop, okay? So I'm gonna wait for the water. I'll tell you when the water comes. Oops. I'm doing something stupid. Do it a different way. I'm gonna rinse it. All right, pump on. There we go. Maybe you can hear it. Okay. Just enough. So you can see it. Come on. Okay, I didn't actually get enough in the bowl. I know I have the drain on. Drain is on. What is going on? Uh-oh. Got something going on. Okay. I'm gonna turn it off for a second, figure out what's going on. now we've got all the media in the pool, or in the filter. Now it's time to fill it with water. So I've got the valves open. I've got the drain valve closed here. Closed for now. I'm going to open it here. I'll open it now. Okay, I need to close this one. We don't want it to back up into the vacuum. And then the vacuum line, make sure it's shut. And main drain valve is shut. Yep. Put it here for now. Okay. Now we just need to get water in the filter. I'll clean that up. Alright, let's do it. Well, team, look at that. All cleaned up. As you can see, I also made sure to clean the pipes, I cleaned the concrete. I wiped everything down. You know, it's always good to keep your equipment clean. So right now, we're starting with the differential of 3.4. Not my best clean out by far, but not bad, considering the starting differential was 16. So anyway, appreciate you joining me on this routine. We'll see you soon. Take care and good night.